Being a man in today's society is extremely tough on so many men because the thing about it is men get pulled in so many different directions. You have a woman telling him one thing, you have society telling him another thing, and then you have what his spirit and his ego is telling him too. So it's a battle. You're getting pulled in so many different directions. And I think specifically right now, a lot of men are in a divorce process. They've been divorced, they're hurting, they're sad, they want to self-delete all because their woman that they were with decided to divorce them. So, guys, a lot of men are getting divorced for this reason specifically, and that reason is because they're going to work, right? They're working hard, and because of that, a byproduct of that is they're not spending enough time with their children, their family. So the woman that he has is constantly complaining to him, getting on his case because he's spending too much time at work, right? And typically what ends up happening is the byproduct of all this, man, and women don't understand this, women don't get this, is most men can't have the ability and the option to do both. If I'm gonna spend so much time at work, I'm generally not gonna have enough time to be at my home with my kids all the time. I'm not gonna be able to go to basketball games all the time. I'm not gonna be able to go to the sporting events. I'm gonna miss sometimes like their school events. And so typically what happens is she'll get on your case because of that. So then you'll be like, all right, she's nagging me because of this, so maybe I shouldn't spend as much time at work. And then what comes with that? You're not making as much money, right? So then a month or two go by, and then she's going to complain that you're not making enough money. She's going to complain that you need to make more money, that you don't have enough to buy the things that she wants. You're going to have to go back to work. So then you go back to work, and then she's complaining about that. So it's like a never-ending process. And most men get divorced because of this, because they don't know how to juggle the work-life balance. And honestly, I'm just gonna keep it at 1,000. This is a brutal, honest truth. You have to prioritize making money and getting money. It just should come first. Now, there might be some people in the comments that say, no, you should spend more time with your family, spend more time with your kids, and they should come first. But the reality is, in the society that we live in currently, bro, these women are incentivized to divorce you. These women can up and leave because they're not happy anymore. So if you're not making enough money and you're settling on spending so much time with your kids, you're going to take an L in these courtrooms, and she's going to take you for more money. And then you're going to have to make more money anyways. So you might as well position yourself to make as much money as you can now, work as many hours, stack up your cheese, develop a skill, develop a trait, and do the best that you can to be a part of your child's life. And this is just a truth, bro. This is a pill that you have to swallow. Men, we're providers. We have to go out. We have to get to it. We have to make money. We have to do the best that we can to provide for our children. Now, if our woman doesn't like that, so be it. You should, like, it's important when you're dating women to you have to let her know that the standard is, money is going to come at the top, period. Because we need money, you want purses, you want clothes, you want to go out to eat, you want to have children, you want to be a stay-at-home mom. All this takes time and effort for me to go out here and grind. So as men, and especially here at the Men Are Need community, I want you guys to really truly get this and put this deep into your brain. Purpose-driven men will always prioritize their passion and their purpose over women, even if it comes down to sometimes sacrificing being a part of your children's life. Because the one thing that I do know about life, and just from my perspective, children will always find a flaw in the way you parent. So if you're at home with them, they want more money because the schools, the people that they go to school with, they have nice shoes, they have nice clothes, and you don't have the ability to provide that. Now, on the opposite side, if you're working so much, you'll be able to provide the nice shoes, the nice clothes, they got the best gear, they're fresh. Then you're too much at work, you're not able to come to my basketball games. I had the meet my teacher day today, and you weren't able to be there. You weren't at the band camp or whatever because you're always at work. You don't love me. You never spend time with me. You're always on your phone trying to handle that business meeting. So it's like we're juggling both, bro. Especially there's a lot of doctors, there's a lot of lawyers, there's a lot of police officers, utility men that have to work 60 to 100 hours. You know, they're really getting not the normal 40-hour work week. I'm talking about grinding, bro. Really trying to get to the money. They're a woman. I was talking to this guy yesterday, bro. It was a sad story, man. Real sad story. He's a short guy. He's like 5'6", and he was like, most guys. It's just funny, man, because I got that personality. Most guys will open up. Most guys will vent to me. Without even, it's like my spirit. I guess they see the God in me. So, anyways, we're chopping it up, and you know, we're just talking like on a brief level. He goes, "Yeah, man, I'm kind of sad right now because I'm going through divorce." I'm like, "Oh, word." I'm like, "Yeah, that can be tough." I'm like, I know a lot of men are going through that right now specifically. He goes, "Yeah, I was trying to work, provide for my kid, and you know, I was working 2 jobs because she wanted to be a stay-at-home mom." He goes, "So I was barely at home. When I would come home, I would leave my house at 6 in the morning, and I would get home at 8:30, 9, sometimes depending on traffic. And then when I would basically get home, I would be so tired. My kids are generally going to sleep. I would like go in there, kiss them goodnight, take a shower, eat, and then I would be tired, so I would want to go to sleep." And he said the byproduct of that, his woman was always nagging him that he was never home. But he's like, I got to get his money. After this, he said what ended up happening was, bro, that she started to cheat on him. The crazy part is she cheated on him with his homie, one of his best friends. And it just shows you how a lot of men can be snakes and they're just waiting for the opportunity to jump in. And I told him, "You should have known a little bit better." But he goes, "Man, I thought he was my boy, but the whole time he was plotting against me." And so was she. She was using the excuse that I was at work. That's what she used. "Well, you're not showing me any attention." And that guy it's crazy. His boy just got out of jail. He was helping him out, right? He was giving him a place to stay for a little while. And then he eventually moved in with the family. But when he was staying there with him and his wife, he was plotting on her whole time, and it's just a demonic spirit. So because he wasn't working, he had enough time to be around her. He was giving her, the emotional security that she wanted, and he was a bit taller. He was like 6 foot, like I said, this guy was a short guy. And he was like, there's a lot of, in the RP community, they say that the beta guy will be the provider, right? And then the alpha will always step in and be the one to sleep with her, which is all a demonic spirit, really what it is. But it's just another story on top of all the other stories that we hear with men and how they get taken advantage of because these women say one thing and you go off what she's saying and you're letting her lead you, you're letting her dictate you, and you're taking the L because women can't lead, bro. Generally, you're not supposed to let women lead at all. Some marriages, they can be okay. And so, because some guys are quick to jump in these comments, "No, I have a woman and she leads me and I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm okay with being in my feminine side." Bro, if your marriage works and everything's fine, you're okay, she's more masculine than you, hats off to you. But here at Men Are Needed, we don't really subscribe to that happy wife, happy life. We're more so on the kingdom of righteous men. And biblically speaking, it always goes God, man, woman, child. Now, it's okay to hear her out, but in these circumstances, when you know that you can get divorced, you can get screwed in these court system, it's important for you to understand your value, understand your worth, and get to this money. Because if this woman is telling you what to do, like I said, she can easily divorce you, and then what's the result of that? You're going to feel hurt, you're going to feel anger, you're going to be put through all these emotions because you're allowing her to tell you things. You have to put yourself first. And this is counterintuitive to what society's telling you, that you should put yourself first, but it's the truth. Your kids should respect that, and if they don't, they'll still see you as a man because you can provide. At the end of the day, and this is a tough pill to swallow for most of us, we need to get money. It's just the truth. The more money you get, the more money you can help others out, the more money it opens up doors, the more financial freedom that you have, the best possible scenarios can happen because you can just buy your way into a lot of things. Now, we can have God on our side, and that's what I'm saying. These court systems don't operate in God. A lot of these women don't operate in God. So a lot of men will try to bring, well, the Bible says to do this, and you shouldn't shack up with the woman, you should be married, you should divorce. But these women, they're not, bro. A lot of these women aren't following God, bro. A lot of these women will quickly divorce you. They'll say, "Yeah, I'm a godly woman, I'm a God-fearing woman," because they see you as a guy that's out there making $100,000, $200,000. So they see you as a quick come up. They know they can get with you and get child support, get alimony, and you're taking this L all because of that. So that's why we need to wake up as men. We need to regain our power and know that this is a reason why you're getting divorced. This is a big reason. Finances is at the top, bro. Because you're not making too much money. you're spending too much time at work. It's always something, you know, it's always a reason why. So you have to pick. You got a choice, bro. What's your choice? What can you live more with? Not having money or not seeing your child with? I would love to hear comments down below. Leave a comment down below. If you're experiencing this currently, you know, if you went through this, if you have a story like my boy that I was talking to at work, or, you know, I have so many stories of this. Like, so many guys can relate to this. So many guys are going through this right now. I talked to 2 other guys just yesterday. It's just all the time, man. It just happens all the time because men don't have balance, bro. We don't. That just should just get that out of your head majority of the time. The balance can be on a spiritual level, though. You can have balance spiritually, but in terms of operating in a world where, you know, for the majority of us, we're slaves to this matrix, you have to know that my ability to make money is at the top of the priority list. A lot of men are suffering on the inside and have deep, deep down pain because they can't pay bills. They can't really support themselves to have the nice car that they want. They can't even really buy clothes, so they don't feel confident because they're not buying the clothes that they want. They're wearing the same shoes, they're wearing the same clothes for like 2 months. You know, they haven't bought any new shoes in like 2 months. They haven't bought any new clothes in two months. They're, you know, they got holes in their socks. Their underwear is all messed up. They can't even buy deodorant, but they find the time to buy a bottle because that bottle is helping them cope. We need to get our priorities straight, bro. We need to see these truths in society and understand that majority of us are being lied to. A lot of us are being deceived. A lot of us are going with what she's saying, and we're listening to that because we think it's the right thing. And then you're seeing that she don't respect the man that does that. She respects the man that says, no, this is what I'm standing on. This is what I believe in. And if this is what you're going to do, so be it then. I guess this is the circumstances that we're going to have to accept, and we're going to have to embrace this new lifestyle. But ultimately, you as well as me are going to have to explain this to our children, that you decided to divorce me because I'm spending too much time at work and I'm not spending too much time. But at the same time, you want to be a stay-at-home mom. Now, if these women want to go out at work and, you know, and let's say she's making the same amount of money as you and you're still prioritizing your money over that, I say still do it, because the thing is, when she out-earns you, then she might want to get with somebody that's making more money too. So you never can really know how these women are, especially because a lot of men are getting divorced 20 years down the line. You know, they might have got married when they was 18 and then they turned 45 and she started making more money than you, because a lot of women are out-earning men. So now she doesn't see you as a provider no more. So she wants to get with somebody else because her boss is hitting on her. Her boss is giving her a little bit more love. And obviously he's her boss, so she's making more money. I mean, he's making more money. So then bro, I hear these stories all the time. And men are taking big L's. Men are falling behind. And men need to know what's happening, bro. Knowledge is power. Keep rising in spirit. Keep picking money. Keep picking the ability to provide. And then allow yourself to be in line with God. Once you keep praying, once you keep asking God to give you understanding in this situation, because a lot of this can be worked out if you can get some understanding. If you can hear what she's saying and really break it down to her. Now, she don't want to hear. She just says, no, screw that. I'm going to divorce you anyways because you're not spending enough time. Then let it be. You know, just accept what is and do the best for your children. Try to still be in your kids' lifestyle as much as you can. Now, I'm not saying, like, look, bro, I'm not perfect out here either. I'm speaking from personal experience. I prioritize my work and my purpose and my passion a lot of times over spending time with my child, because I know that I have a greater purpose. It's just what it is, but at the same time, I do spend time with her. I'm not saying that I'm never seeing her and things like that, but if she knows that I'm out here trying to change the world and I'm doing something positive and she's not struggling, she's not in lack, when a lot of people are right now, then so be it, like I said, because there's children that are complaining that they don't have things and their parents are around, and those parents feel even worse on the inside because they can't even pay their bills. You know, they're one eviction notice away from getting kicked out and living on the streets. Money, it's just sad, bro, because money in this capitalistic society, it does make the world go around. We're living in a greedy society, and you have to get to the bag, bro. So I hope this video helped. I hope you leave some comments down below. Let me know what's up. Until next time, peace.